Azula's in that stage of the morning where she's shaking the shit out of my chair. She wants breakfast, but it's 30 minutes away, and she had biscuits 3 hours ago. Extra biscuits, too. All that to make that. Yeah, I realized at some point that the opacity of the overall hair layer was like slightly reduced. So I had to go through and like remove all of it. A little frustrating. It happens, so. If I had have done what I normally do and just backed up layers as I made them, I wouldn't have had to have gone all the way through because I could have just copied it over and then been like, cool, here's a new maximum opacity. But that's not what I'm doing at the moment. Azula is shaking the ever-loving shit out of my chair. Azula's my cat. She's a little bit of a chunk, and she's hungry for breakfast. And she's not okay with the fact that she's got to wait like 15 minutes to eat. Mind you, it's realistically like when my partner gets up, he'll feed her. I wish that would lock down. Never wants to. Honestly, it made no difference if I put it on the correct layer or not. Then I didn't have to deal with black lines. Pretty sure I heard that a moment ago. I might have it in there twice. I took it off random like quite some time ago, like hours ago, because VLC Player has a little bit of an issue with what is actually random. It's just like, oh, if I play a few songs and then I play it in reverse, you won't notice it's like not randomized. I'm like, basically like the fry squinting eyes at it. Like I noticed. I always notice. God damn it. As well as rocking on my chair is unhinged the bolt underneath it. Hold on. Secures it from like flying backwards. It's not supposed to do that. Good go. She's like shaking the shit out of my chair. Like I'm not gonna be able to get a straight line. Like it's hard enough to get a it's hard enough to get a straight line for me. Damn it, I've lost one of my lines again. Definitely on 2 layers. Ah, it's on that one. Got it. I was gonna say, I'm like, it shouldn't be on a colored hair, but it is. No, Azula's wondering where her breakfast is because Nick obviously hasn't woken up yet. Poor little darling. I did feed her at 3 a.m. The sun in here is so warm. I'm gonna probably have to turn the air conditioner on soon. I'm actually going to fix up that line because the easiest thing for me to do is actually throw it on this layer. You okay, Nix? Phoenix come to join us. Yeah. Phoenix has a lot to say, apparently. Phoenix is my cat, if anybody didn't know. Love how this song starts. It sounds so pretty. And it like actually gets into it. Yeah. Yeah, I stream for like up to 10 hours and stuff usually when I do an art stream. I don't talk much during it, if at all. So, like, unless somebody's talking, like, I generally just sit here in silence and draw, and everybody just listens to music, and yeah, it's usually how it goes. So I don't tend to like vocally wear myself out, and instead, I usually end up fucking myself over for my Thursday night stream. But I've learnt I don't have to do my editing straight after stream. So I can do that over like Thursday and Friday and Saturday because it's however long I stream is about as long as I've got editing post fact. But if you want to see it progress, this is how it's looking at the moment. That's how it started. That's how she looked when I started. That's how she's looking now. It's coming along pretty good. I haven't got a tail on her yet and onto like hair shadows. But I love it. I love her so much. Like I'm thinking about not even coloring in her eyelashes because I kind of like how that looks. Kind of makes it look like there's more. Is it for anything specific or just for art? Oh no, it's for something specific. Let me open up. So you know how when I have a starting soon screen, right? I have this and I have a timer and stuff. You may or may not have seen it depending on if you've been here during my countdown and stuff, right? But I normally have this as like my title card as for like going to be right back and stuff, right? And what I want to do with her, I don't know if I've still got this in here. Yeah, I do. So what I want to do is I want to have her kind of laying there instead of having my avatar here. I might move acrylic either down in front of it or something like that. No, it's going to be the starting one because like, I'm always just waking up to stream because like I wake up and then stream. So it would make more sense for me to be waking up kind of like in quotes when I'm like setting up and starting and stuff. But yeah, I'm hoping to have like this kind of image instead of the 8-year-old drawing that I've got here. This one's, well, sorry, not 8-year-old. This is from 2008. And this is a rendition of a 2010 drawing. This was a 2010. So yeah. So I'm hoping to have this when I'm like getting ready to start streaming so that she'll be just like sitting there and I'll have a countdown timer somewhere on it. I can resize her too to make her bigger or smaller or whatever works. And it's a little bit just tiny bit nicer. But yeah, everything I draw on stream, like apart from like maybe one or two minor art projects when I didn't have anything, everything I draw in art stream is for stream in some capacity. So this will be a title card. Um and like if I choose to in the future, like what do you call it? If I choose to use her differently elsewhere in stream or like I want to draw a different background for her or something like that, I can. But once I've got her be there. You got some layers on that drawing? Oh please, this is nothing. This is I'm actually doing this really lazy. So drawing her was not easy because the drawing is old and I haven't drawn that for a long time, right? And it's perspective and shit, right? But generally speaking, like I normally section off just like the t-shirt, like the arm, the other arm, the neck, the head, each ear, like mid torso, leg, other leg, individual sock, individual sock. Like that's generally how I do it. And then each one has outlines, color, shadows, and if shine's applicable, there's shine. So yeah, some of my drawings have a fuck ton. Like my avatar. Hold on, I'll bring her in. My avatar, right? Let me just open up everything. I know everything's a bit behind me, but this is the base avatar, by the way. So it's not Like my alternate avatar also has a lot of layers too, but she's got some extras in there. This is the average art piece that I do. Still going. Give me a sec. We're nearly there. There we go. So yeah. And the reason for that is if I can find which layer, hold up. I saved it with the shadow over her face. If I could get rid of. Oh no, his piercing's not invert. Probably in the skin layer, honestly. Not in the skin layer. Fuck knows where it is. It's never used for anything about 7. That's fair. But like, watch this. So I can change her ribbon and I can change her skirt to something else. What's her shirt? There's that other shirt. Let's turn off her fucking. I don't usually have everything open, so this takes me a lot longer to scroll. But yeah, normally my inverted layers. There. Like, I can make any combination of this. I can't remember for the life of me which layer I've put that horror base on, but what's her hair? Let's mess with her hair. Well, actually, that back on. The fringe. I don't think I've got pink saved in here properly, but that's fine. Like, I can do basically any kind of combination of everything. Oh yeah, it's up here. That's right. There we go. It's for stream elements to change avatar. Nah, I don't have I don't use stream elements for anything like that. So I've sort of said this before, but you know my PNG tuber, you know how at the moment I'm Kitty Venus? Like on screen I've got like the ears and the wings and the different dress and shit. My hair's down and stuff. So like on my base form, I have eyes open, mouth shut, eyes shut, mouth shut, eyes open, eyes shut, mouth open. So 4 initial layers, and then I've got about 7 different outfits for each combination. You have about 100 plus images for the avatar. Yeah. Yeah, so I've got like, I'm not sure exactly how many, but it allows me to chop and change in a PNG tuber when people redeem different things. Like in this form, if somebody was to redeem purple hair and minty, 2 different elements on my outfit would change, but there'd be manual images that were different that were saved independently with those specific combination. So that's kind of how my avatar works. I don't want to save that. So like Kitty Venus, she's a whole different kettle. She's her own like avatar and stuff too. So yeah, that's kind of how my avatar works. So yeah, as far as like layers and stuff goes, different people find different things easier or useful. I find I make errors really easily, and I hate trying to redraw a line when I know that I've got it pretty much mostly fine. At the moment, I've got a little bit of extra difficulty because I could have made this part of the fringe, this line here. I could have made that part of the fringe and all that would have been easy, and then that would have been behind it. I added in extra hair, but this is like, there's back hair, there's this hair, there's fringe, there's that. That's 4 different groups. Then you got the t-shirt. T-shirt needs inverted lines. Pants has shadows. Socks have shadows. All that sort of stuff. So, like, I just find that this works easier for me because if I need to duplicate something or if I want to draw over the top of something, I can just pop in a new layer and just skittle over the top and then keep what I want out of that. Like, once I get to the end of this, I won't so much merge some layers, but I will clean up some of how the fuck I've like named them, because I've been mostly like spamming shit just to try to get this to equal this, because that was not easy. But yeah, I know I'm just up to like the hair colors and shit now, so just kind of fun. I don't have to do much with her hair. The rest of it's going to be let's see, did the good old hand trick. Oh no, her hand's fully drawn in. Hold on. There we go. Her ears are a catastrophe thing, but no, she's got legit hand drawn in there. Get that the fuck out of the way. Yeah. I had a lot of trouble with her fucking hand, right? Because this was the example that I had, right? And it's not great. Because it's 2010. I wasn't there to draw a hand. I was just trying to draw the pose. And I thought I did the pose well. So when it came to this, I had to crack out a mirror to literally get the hands and shit where I want them to be. So like she's even got a fingernail and shit. So yeah, she's got little shadows on her fingers and all sorts of stuff. Yeah, when I draw stuff, like if it's hidden, hold on, where's that hair layer? Like she's got a full arm behind there and stuff. It gives me the option of styling it how I'd like to style it. So once I bring her fringe back in, I could style it like that if I want to. And we could have her whole arm and stuff. And I don't mind that. I thought that looked good. But I also do like this as well. So I think that's what I'll do. Kind of makes her look more like she's blanketed in her hair, which is great for like the more sleepy kind of pose that I'm going for. So yeah, I don't know. I'm looking forward to once she's done because I think she looks awesome. But yeah, she'll be on as soon as she's finished and as soon as I've got my title card updated, which will be right after stream because I'll do that before I go to bed. And it will be up for the next stream. It'll be on the very next stream. Anything I draw, any emotes, my avatar, any channel panels, whatever, they're up within 24 hours usually of drawing them on stream. So people can use them or look at them or whatever, you know? So, I don't know. I'm not going to put too much shade in her hair. I want to put more shadows than anything. The other thing too is I have a swatch palette that I made earlier. I made this before I did all this. I made this on my holidays. This is so much more useful. I know it's like merging in with her and shit, but it helps me. This is all of her base colors, like fundamental base colors. So I make the exact same color character every single time, which is awesome. Mind you, some variations. Like she doesn't usually wear jean pants, but whatever. Or a t-shirt, but I like how it looks. It looks relaxed. Sure as fuck looks relaxed. I also kind of like how sort of rough it looks as well. That's right, I actually do need the palette thing for a second. I need to grab my hair shadow. Now I get to go have fun with the hair shadows. I love doing hair shadows. I love hair in general, so this is always great fun for me. But yeah, I'll probably be at this for, depending on how far I am along. Honestly, at this point, most of her is done. Can you make that shadows so I can make it go away? Shadow. She is mostly done, except for maybe a little bit of highlight on her shirt. And she's missing her tail. That's about it. I just gotta flick a tail in there and put the tail's gonna be a nightmare for me. But yeah, the rest of it is gonna be fun. I like mostly shadowing shit. Imagine actually finishing your work, not just go on to whatever inspiration, leave tons of half projects in your wake. What? I draw a lot of shit, but when it comes down to drawing a project, something like this, I won't get up. Well, I took a 15-minute break to eat and toilet and stuff during the night, but like I won't pack away my tablet and like leave my computer until I'm finished. Like my avatar, the base form, right? She took me, I think, like 20 hours or something like that, to draw up, and all of her variations, all the base stuff to begin with. And then it took me like ages to render out all her shit. Yeah. I've recently drawn some stuff that was a 25.5 hour sitting, and I've had multiple drawings that go over a long period of time. Like I have one drawing, I'll see if I can find it, that went over 3 months, because I'm not a very quick drawer. But the project itself, it was a huge project. I suspect it will be in, not that year, a bit further ahead, judged by the art style. I got all my shit sorted by like a year, so it makes it a lot faster for me to find things. Not that. I don't think I had a program. Yeah, I didn't have a program that year. Back a little bit further. I skipped one. I did a lot of really good shit in 2010. I had a lot of creativity back then. Yeah, that's it. Where is the finished one? Really fucking hard for me to tell which one's finished. The huge, huge file. Okay. That isn't the one. It's good enough to fucking use as an example. Let me get a fresh page, or otherwise it'll throw it in here somewhere. This, oh geez, I need to resize that. This is one that took quite a long time, but I also didn't have a very good program. I was learning the program at the time, and you should be able to see that then. Yeah. This wasn't a great one. This is probably back when I maybe had a tablet. I might have still been drawing with a mouse. Oh, by the way, my avatar and shit's drawn with a mouse too. But yeah, this, probably by the look of it, I feel like I drew that with a mouse from the era. But that's not the one that took me the 3 months. The big 3 months one is a huge A3, what do you call it? A3 painting printout that I did. So let me see if I can find it. I don't even know. I had that program there. Was something with dress, but distracted by perfume. Oh man, you'll be fine. I know you're still on ads, but when you get free, I may have found it by then. Photoshop. I used to have different programs too. It's not that. I feel like it's 2010, but it's not in there. And it ain't in 2009. I can't imagine having drawn it in 2011. Because I got injured in 2011. So where the fuck did it go? I don't know where it is. Unless it's a loose drawing. It would have to be 10. Maybe not. I can't imagine it being earlier than that. If it's earlier than that, I'd be so surprised, because I don't think I got to draw off a lot of programs before then. Ain't in wallpapers. There's no way it's in like 2008 or some shit. Because I'm looking for it, I know I'm not gonna fucking find it. Because that's how this shit works, right? is whenever I'm like looking for something, that's usually when I can't find it. Um, yeah, I'm not seeing anything that says where the fuck it is. If I can remember what it was called, I'd do a search for it. But yeah, I legit can't remember. I'm not going to find it because I'm looking for it. As soon as I stop looking for it, I'll fucking find it. I know that's how this shit works. So I'm going to leave it alone. But yeah, that one that was on the screen before during the ads, that was not the one that took 3 months. That was just, I'm pretty sure, me drawing with a mouse in a new program. And it was still a big drawing. That's why I thought like around then would have it. Because I had to learn how to use that program before I could draw the other thing. Because I've used like Photoshop, Corel, Painter, or Corel Draw, whatever. This is Gimp. I think these are mostly the programs I used. I started with Paint. I started with Paint and a mouse. And when I got Photoshop, I was still drawing with a mouse. And I drew like my first fucking like characters and wallpapers and shit. It was great. I loved it. It was one of those things where it's like, I don't know, I just had a ball with the fucking thing. But I don't know. Like my parents thought I was doing pretty good with it, so they got me a proper drawing tablet and stuff. But after I got injured, I kind of just yeeted the tablet because apart from the fact that it was pretty fucking worn, because I decided to draw a full fur fucking cat at one point, and that kind of destroyed it. There was hundreds of thousands of strands of fur because that was back before I knew you could use like special brushes and stuff. So yeah, I kind of destroyed my old tablet. But when I started streaming, I didn't have a what you call it? I didn't have a tablet, so I just went ham with the mouse. I'm still relatively okay with it. I don't know what layer that dot is on. I don't think it matters too much, but it bugs me a little bit because I can fucking see it. See when I zoom out. What layer are you on? A little bit on that. All right. This is the only thing with having multiple layers. Is usually I'm pretty good with my cleanup, but every so often, check color, that won't be this one. Every so often we get a wild hair. It's on that layer. Okay, it's easier now. I don't know, I also had to learn how to use this program. So when I drew my avatar, I also didn't know how to use the program as well. So that was great. That was fun learning that. I kind of want to put some on that there. We'll see. But I don't know. I think I do all right. I just know I take fucking forever to draw anything. It's the difference. I want to throw you in here. Oh, wrong color. Thinking that's a shadow layer, a shine layer, or whatever. It ain't this one. Wasn't particularly clean with it because I had the brown next to it and I didn't think I was going to put stuff out here. Nope, it's actually hair. Okay, it's fine. I'm pretty sure that song has played like 4 times, but I know only one of them has the actual video. So I must have two of the song in here. Which just makes sense because I have both my list that has got like what do you call it? I've got the list that's got the video clips and I've got the list that's got no video clips in the same pack. So not really surprised. You know, I just realized I forgot to put my glasses on 9.5 fucking hours ago. I'm not gonna be able to. I'm not gonna be able to read shit on Diablo. That's fine. Not really any issue. The longest I've seen you on, I think. Really? I've done like 10 plus hour streams before. It's always art stream. Um, yeah. It takes me ages to draw shit. But like once it's done, it'll be up on the next stream. Like I say I'm mostly there, but the problem I've got is I still haven't drawn her tail. And her tail drives me fucking mental every time I ever try to draw it. So we'll see. I'm nearly done with her hair. Her face and everything else is done. I just gotta I gotta get that tail in there. It's come a long way though, look. This is what I started with tonight, was this one. And this is what she's looking like now. So I think I've come pretty far with the drawing. The original drawing was from 2010. But yeah. I really like how she looks. I think the thing is, like, between different art streams and stuff like that, it depends what I'm drawing. And also, I didn't break any toes before streams, so yeah, obviously I can stream a little bit longer. This was mouse drawn. This is tablet drawn. What I'm drawing at the moment, my avatar is mouse drawn. The drawing itself, this was drawn with a pen. Apparently a purple pen at that. I didn't know I owned a purple pen, but yeah, that's what this that we started with tonight. Is this? She didn't even have a second foot. She has a second foot now. But yeah, this is tablet. There's a richness difference between tablet and what do you call it? Tablet and my mouse. Like this, hold up. This is drawn with a mouse. And so is this. Hold up. Both of them are drawn with a mouse. It's up where I can tell hearing music dances. Yeah, it's your jam, Viking. Yeah, these are drawn with mice. So like all the like the fine details and shit. That's all mouse. This is tablet. You literally see the softness and the smoothness difference. Plus, I don't get a sore shoulder with the tablet. I'm really grateful to whoever anonymously got this for me because I don't experience nearly as much horrible pain in my shoulder and joints because of this. My tablet was a gift from somebody in my community, and I greatly appreciate what they did for me. Because otherwise, like, all my other art, all my emotes, it would take me ages. Like, what's her hair? Like, there's a whole hand in there, eyelashes and everything. So, like, I half kind of want to, like, not fully transparent it, but I almost want to do something like that so you can see part of her face, but I don't want to at the same time. When it popped up, you got tablet. Yeah, I didn't believe it was actually real. It just came up with an amount. And I'm like, wait, what? And I just thought it was like, I thought it had displayed the wrong information on the wrong stream. And then somebody told me to go check. And I went and checked. And yeah, there was a secret gift of a tablet. And I'm like, what the hell? I just broke down crying because I couldn't comprehend what just happened. And I also understood how much less pain I was about to go through every time I draw. So, like, this has saved me a lot of time. Like, this has taken me a long time, mostly because of the hands. I didn't have to redo the hands from scratch because this did not have hands. Look, there was no real hands to them. So I had to freehand this shit. Freehand the hair, freehand the ears, freehand the head, face. The rest of it, freehand a foot. Everything else, basically her body was the frame, but I also had to freehand a bit of her thickness. Because I generally, like my avatar, my character, back when I drew this was 2010, right? And back then I had more of like that teenage kind of lankiness to my 20s. Whereas now I've got like more of like, you know, the wider hips of, you know, just like, I don't know, the softer body of like the 30s, which is nice. So trying to take that, correlate that to this, I think I did pretty well. Like if I had to practice anatomy at all in the last 14 years, this wouldn't have been as hard as it was to draw. But unfortunately, I did not spend a lick of a minute fucking around with goddamn anatomy and perspective. I wish I had of. I really, really wish I had have. Would have made it so much easier for me. But you know what? I can't do anything about that now. All I could do is start drawing perspectives and different things that challenge me and all sorts of shit, and hoping that eventually it will you know, get better. You just been drawing straight for the last 10 hours. I took a 15-minute break because I got hungry and I needed the toilet. And I thought 10 minutes was going to be enough, and it wasn't. I had some leftover rice. But yeah, I've been here for, if you minus off the 15 minutes of the countdown, then yeah, the whole rest of the time I've been here. So 15-minute countdown, 15-minute toilet and eating. The rest of the time I've been just sitting here drawing. Some of my drawings are like 20 hours. My avatar was a 20-minute. Thank you, I will stretch. My avatar was a 20-minute. Sorry, not 20-minute. Was a I'm gonna get my brain back. I need to turn that down a tiny bit. I will also hydrate. I don't know when the last time I hydrated was. I kind of forgot. Thank you. My avatar to draw her original base form was 20 hours non-stop sitting. To do her alternate Kitty Venus form, even though majority of her base already existed, I had to draw in a whole heap of new stuff, like new dresses and the different hair placement, and Jesus. Thank you. Oh man, you're the first person to notice that's there. I've had trick and treat shit on for like a couple of days now.